Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Minecraft. So, our property is doing pretty good here. I planted some, I was going to say, what are these guys called? I see two rubber trees anyways. And they're growing. Ooh, look at there, 2 spots right there. That's nice. Usually I cut these down over time until I get 2 or more spots. Kind of a clean rule policy of mine. I did find a mob spawner in the desert. I actually, right here actually, you can actually see where it's kind of squared off. There's redstone blocks in it, oddly enough. I put them there to get out. It was all I had at the time, but there was a spawner here, a chest here, and I think like a chest over here. And they gave me some seeds, the Pam ones, because if you guys didn't know, on our pack, we're making it a little bit more difficult than normal to basically grow Pam stuff. So the idea is that it's not to grow, sorry, to just basically to gather or get. I keep saying gather and grow. None of that is actually true. To get the actual seeds, the plants originally, you have to get them in dungeon chests, basically, like a minecart or vanilla dungeons, basically. And you will obtain the seeds over time. And yeah, so that's how that's going. Anyways, so today we're going to do a few little chores. First one we're going to do is, well, we're going to play with some bees, or looking to get in some bees. So do I have any? I do have some wool. That's going to be good for our project today. And then I will need some sticks. Doesn't really matter what kind of sticks. Probably going to need that anyways. And oh, here's some wood here. Oh, and here's some treated wood. And okay, and here's actual, okay, lots of stuff. Okay, so one of the things I want to make is a bee smoker. So you're gonna have to have another flint and steel. Unfortunately, it has to be a brand new flint and steel. You can't use like an old one that has been used. So keep that in mind. We're gonna need you anyways. And then it's we're gonna need some tin. And then we're gonna need, oh, it's flint and steel, right? So what's the main ingredient for flint and steel? Oh god, flint again. And I'm sure I don't have any flint again. No. It's like I have this one single piece of flint and that's all I have. And that's or sorry, gravel. And I'm going to have to do this over and over and over again. It's kind of sad, isn't it? Do I really have no other gravel? Wow. I forgot about that. I've worked really hard, apparently, to avoid picking up gravel in this pack, I guess. It's a bit weird, but we'll go with it. So you have to... There is another chance... Is there... Can you do it in this pack? Oh, you can macerate it. Okay. Sometimes some recipes out there exist where you take it and there you go. Okay, so you got your flint and steel. You got your iron nugget, which still exists somewhere. Probably... No, I didn't put it back where it probably should have gone. Here it is. There you go. And we got you. And then we need some gunpowder. There you go. And there's a fresh flint and steel. There you go. And then what we want to make is this guy here, a bee smoker. Just makes working with bees easier. And one thing I didn't even put down on my list here was a scoop. So we got a scoop now. Awesome. And we're going to need this because I need some combs over time. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here. And we're going to smoke the bees out here. This just basically means they won't sting your butt. There you go. And we need a comb. And I got exactly what I needed. So that's part of what we're going to do now. And then we're going to make an apiary. But we're going to have to make a bee house first. So we're going to need treated planks, it looks like. So we'll just get a few of those going here. Awesome. And there you go. So we got the bee house, which you have the comb in. And then you have the apiary, which is Pam's version of it. And then you can place it wherever you want right now. I'm just going to place it right here. And then what we need is one of Pam's queen bees. And you throw it in there. And then over time, it will produce product for you, which you can see, you know, their chances and all that there. And basically that's it. You just leave it there and it produces its product over time, and we'll use that product for other things. So that's a big deal to us. I would like, though, if we can, to get another couple. I see some over there, but let's check our own land here. What is it? 6:24 daytime, so we got another 4 minutes or so. we can spend out here before mobs go all excited. Now there's some forestry ones over here. I'm going to start getting into bees over time as well. So the ones on the ground usually are meadows. The white ones are forest. I think this will say meadows, yeah. There you go. And we'll get you. There we go, some more combs. Same over here. Yeah, if you don't do this, they sting. They give a good sting to you. For some people, they might not enjoy that. Some other people out there, well, they might enjoy being stung. It's kind of weird, but we're not here to judge. That tick sound, you don't actually have to wait for that. I do that personally, just because whatever. I know I definitely smoked the heck out of it, but you don't actually have to do that. So you could do a lot sooner, faster, whatever. Oh, there's Pam's thing there. Might as well grab it, because I'm sure I'll need some of her stuff over time. Oh. You break the leaves above, it breaks right away. I didn't realize that. Anyways, this should be enough to get us started. We'll go this way, see if we'll find anything interesting here. Here's a jungle. I can see lots of Pam ones here. Eventually, we'll get actual hives. Morning. We'll get actual hives from there as well. The jungle ones are kind of good, so we'll run some apiaries over there for that. But that's later on anyways. The only ones you can make right now are beehives, or bee houses, and they're pretty much useful for only making the combs themselves, and I don't think it's worthwhile right now, so it's more of a later on thing. We kind of ignore that right now. We've been enjoying our food here. I'll have to get into something more complex food-wise in the near future, because, well, you don't want to be suffering forever with what we've been doing, but it's been working out okay. So, there you go. I don't think there's any, like, right conditions or anything, or at least I don't think so, but then again, it is taking a hell of a long time. Oh, there it goes. It went. So, it does actually take quite a long while for it to do its thing. So, let's see here. We got more of these guys. We got another one here. So, if we want to, we could go ahead and make a couple more of these, which I think would be pretty useful for us today. So, there you go. I don't know if setting them side by side is good. I know you sometimes see them kind of stacked up quite high sometimes, but anyways, we'll just go like this, and that should be good enough for us over time. So, there's the honeycombs. And what we're going to do is take the honeycombs and put them in a presser, and you'll get honey and pressed wax, I guess. So you can kind of get a twofer there, which is kind of important to what we want to do over time. So let's go ahead and... oh, I never put the presser on here. Okay, presser. There you go. So you need some obsidian, pistons. You got a few things you're going to need. I guess cobblestone, obsidian. You're going to need some redstone. You're going to need some iron. And yeah, that should make us some of it. Oh, and yeah, the woods. You can actually use bronze instead if you somehow had a lot of bronze. What are we missing? Oh, the wood. It's like something's missing. We got lots of wood here. Might as well make 8 of them. We'll probably need them for other recipes later. So there you go. You got the presser. What a pressing matter, huh? So there you go. And as far as I know, it's a pretty simple thing. You just put the honeycomb in there, and you're good to go. Nothing too crazy. What other? You can see all the different pressing recipes. You can make maple syrup. So you take syrup, and you can get slime balls out of that. So that's kind of cool. A pear juice, fruit bait. Oh, you can get baits from fruits and stuff like that. Oh, that is so cool. That's actually really powerful because I found the baits themselves a little too expensive. I mean, you need string and a piece of fruit, and you get 4 of them. But there's another way of doing this. You get, juice out of it, for example, and on top of that, you get some bait. So you can put wood in here and get paper. That is so cool. So good way to get, some basic stuff, but a huge, big one too as well for the other stuff. So that's cool for the baits and stuff. Cool. Well, you can make bubbly water. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so there you go. Another honeycomb. Nothing there. Nothing there yet. Oops. I don't know what I just did there. So there you go. You got your press wax. Okay. Now, I don't know. We could Google this quickly. Pam's. It's going to look laggy because we got a FPS reducer when you tab. I don't know if it does anything else. It's pretty basic. Oh, okay. So apparently flowers do definitely help from what I'm Googling here. So they do speed up the process. So hey, maybe some flowers won't be a bad idea. I won't go crazy, but heck, if it actually helps them, why not, right? I won't go crazy. I'll make sure every last inch of them have flowers. There you go. Get some grub and so that should speed it up. Apparently somebody says, it might be wrong, but like every 29 seconds with a bunch of flowers and 3 minutes with like no flowers in range. So that might help some of you guys decide how to do it. So this one here probably won't process right now. Yeah, it's not going to process. I think the reason for it is the slot's not empty. Oh, wrong one. Okay, so we'll put the honeycomb in here. It should process, yeah. This one won't process because it actually needs both outputs because it's different. So honey and press, where this one gives you, I think, 2 press wax. There you go. 2 press wax. How awesome is that? Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. I don't know what you do with the grubs. I think you can make queens out of them, or you can make like some kind of jelly or something. Oh god, you can use it for a meat protein. Ooh. Oh, yummy. Oh, if you have royal jelly, which can only be made from a queen, that seems a bit iffy. There might be something else you can do with it. I don't know for sure, to be honest. Look at this. Can't say no to this, right? Okay, so we'll be able to make our backpack here, which was something I wanted to do, and it looks like we're well on our way to doing that. So more wax, and then we'll put our honeycombs in there. Oh yeah, so this worked a lot better with the flowers. Okay, let's get ourselves some leather here. Oh, we got some leather already. So backpack, this is the first backpack in the backpack, sorry, you can make. So there's 6 of them. And here you go. And then you're going to need iron chest. This is actually expensive as heck because you need an iron chest and then copper chest in there. So it gets a little expensive for that, and then golden plate. So basically you're going to want to make the hammer, I guess, here. And the hammer is made out of treated wood and some iron. So we should have all that set here. There you go. So you're gonna bleed away some resources for now, but not too bad. Okay, so we got that done, and then we're gonna go and get gold. Gold we have never even smelted yet, so we should do that now. You're gonna need 2 gold, because everything, you lose half of it, right? So should have some copper. Awesome. Like I said, this is gonna be a little expensive though, so keep that in mind. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But the good news is now you can, store more stuff. We're going to blow through this stuff later on anyways, because we're going to need it for other stuff, right? So, and then 2 gold. Here you go. And then we should be getting a little closer to our backpack. So we got to make this guy here. We're going to make a normal chest first. Whee! And then, yeah, so we can do this with this around there. And then with iron, yeah, we've changed the recipe, so you kind of have to go more of a chain method. That was kind of fun. And then there you go. So we can make our first backpack. And the way this backpack works is you can put it on the ground, you can open it up, but you shift, I think it's shift right, or oh no, you shift while breaking it. There you go. And now you have a backpack kind of built onto you. You just hit B, and you can dump your stuff in there and dump it out. And you have a fashionable backpack on your back. Hello. How cool is that? So, yeah, that was awesome. Backpack done. Apiary done, smoker done. Magnet, not today, but it's on there for the future. Tank, that was something I wanted to work on as well. So let's put all you guys in there for now. So we did make a bunch of glass before, so that's awesome. And char set adds tanks like the old days in, oh yeah, requires buckets. Kind of like in the old days of Buildcraft, so that's kind of important for us. So let's see how we're going to do this. I don't want to make crazy amounts. I'll do that. That's a lot of iron gone from those, but whatever. And you can actually dig these underground, or you can do them above ground. It doesn't really matter how you want to do them. I'm probably going to do it like both and both. So I'm going to go like, let's see here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably something like that, maybe. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a plate down, like a drain. And, ooh, drains are metal bars, so that shouldn't be too bad. My iron's all mixed up. I mess up my inventory quite a bit when I do my stuff, so here you go. And there you go. And this should... Oh, it's going to have to be right on it. I was hoping it wouldn't be, but it looks like it has to be on the tank itself, which isn't a big deal, but at the same time, it means I'm going to have to, get in a better spot here. So, let's see. You do get these back, right? Yeah, okay. Let's go like this, I guess. There you go. You go like this, and there you go. You can put all your EXP in there. Now, what I would like to do here is have a drain from this. And the drain, of course, will help me get all my stuff out of this. So we'll see how that goes over time. So there you go. So we've drained all our EXP into there. And that's a good thing. Now, keep in mind, you can see it. If you shift here, you can see how many buckets. So that's almost 30 buckets worth of EXP in there. It holds quite a bit, but at the same time, you can also see that it stores in there. So we have a tap, I think it's called. No, it's open blocks. There you go. Oh, XP shower. Sounds more sexy than that. Okay. Was it 2 or I don't remember. 1. Okay. There you go. You got this, and you're going to probably need a lever 2000. Oh, I thought that would work as a good replacement. I guess not. Why can't I find... Don't I have, like, tons and tons of sticks somewhere? There you go. So what we're trying to do here is we'll just do something simple like a XP tap here. And you'll just put this on the side like this. And this should work. This one was interesting. The way these ones work is, I guess it pulls it no matter what, so it kind of works out. There you go. And that's all. Pretty simple. And there you go. And there she is. That's our XP setup. We're going to store it. Now, what we need is books, of course, over time. I might have to do some exploration and get books from villages, or just make them, honestly. But making them is not too hard. Paper is the hardest, but the leather is not too bad since we got that. Of course, you got your different baits that can help you get leather as well. Really, here it's about getting reeds, the sugar canes here planted, and you just do that around the shoreline, which we already have some around. It must be naturally occurring in this area. I like to kind of like, make it so I can walk around here. There you go. There we go. There we go. Here we have it. Awesome. Nice. And we'll jump over here. Nothing too interesting over there. There we go. So we'll let this grow over time, and then we can make that into paper and get some books out of that. And that'll be for our enchanting tables and stuff like that. We could still go ahead and make our enchanting tables, just more like we won't bother making books today, really. So yeah, let's do that. Enchanting table, which shouldn't be too exciting. So a book. Oddly enough, that might be the most exciting part because we probably have no paper to make a book yet. So we might actually have to go down and grab 3 of the canes there. I said the canes because, you know, my name's Kane. Those are canes. Funny guy. 1, 2, 3. There you go. So you can just put those in your inventory. Or do these have to be... this one might be. Sometimes they're shapeless and sometimes they're shaped. And I think it was a mod at one point that, you know, did the shapeless and shape crap. So there we go. And then we need a piece of leather. There you go. We got our book. And then we just need our diamonds and obsidian again. So diamonds and obsidian. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And diamonds. 2 of them. There you go. Ta-da! And then we have our table here, which we'll just throw over here for now. Yeah, so we'll put our book there, do it right there, and we'll surround it with our bookshelves here. And that, of course, takes lapis for enchanting. I'm probably going to end up doing a lot of books instead of direct enchants, though sometimes I might do direct enchants for meh, but mostly it's due to the fact that I want to get, you know, the perfect enchants and put them on stuff over time, or attempt to, so that's going to be an important play for me. Okay, so after that, you know what we could use a lot of, and we kind of went through them. Buckets. I wonder if there's any interesting bucket recipes. There's the tin bucket recipe. I forgot about that. That's an IC2 recipe, actually. It's usually hidden, but we unhid the recipes, so it only seemed fair. So let's see. We need 12 of them, actually. So why 12? I'll show you here. So we get rid of this stuff here. And yeah, sure, we'll get you. And then we'll go and put you over here. There you go. So why 12? Well, because these hold exactly 12 buckets worth of creosote. And then I go over here. And I've been making ties with these instead. And these are used for railcraft later on for our cart system. So one of the big things we want to do in this series is build a minecart system to each other, a rail system. So this is how I get started. You know, I can use up my creosote that I really have no use for. You can burn it off and stuff later on, but really I'm not going to bother with that. Not now anyways. But yeah, you get a lot of this creosote, and then it's not about that. It's also about, I actually want to use it for the ties, right? So the ties are required for the recipes later on. So, oops. Oh, you're failing at this pretty bad, aren't you? There you go. There's a forestry crafting table, but not quite yet available, so I think I nerfed the recipe because I'm evil. Bench, maybe? Let's see if I can... Oh, yeah. No, that's something else. It's a forestry and then table. Oh, there it is. Work table. Requires industrial workbench, which is basic machine case, cutter, and so it's not horrible, but steel plates. And basically, get into IC, we need steel plates. As you can see, lots and lots of steel plates. So that's what we're going to get ready for the future. And then basically, well, here's the steel that we've been slowly working on anyways. And yeah, so I'm just getting enough steel to get us really started, and we'll go from there. So anyways, I hope you guys and girls enjoyed this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we'll see wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.